God is good. And all the time. God is good. And all the time. I am happy to see all of you here today, having been brought together by the common agenda of growing our county. It gives me great pleasure to attend this Business and Agricultural Expo and to welcome you all to our great county of Kirinyaga. Today is not a day of long speeches. Today is a day of the Expo. We want people to spend time interacting with the marketers and the various businesses in Kirinyaga County. Kirinyaga is home to the most hardworking and hospitable people, the largest rice and tomato producer. It is no wonder we are ranked amongst the richest counties in Kenya. Our aromatic Bishori rice has over the years earned a prestigious place in almost every kitchen and in the catering industry. In fact, I don't think there would be any gathering of a party without Bishori rice, just like there would be no stew without the distinct flavor of our tomatoes. I invite you to promote our farmers by buying a kilo or two of rice and tomatoes and other fresh produce from the farm, because without them our national food basket would be on its way to depletion. This Expo, Bwana Mkombozi, is a noble initiative that gives us an opportunity to showcase what our county is made of. We have come a long way and we have grown our capacity to host and support the growth of diverse enterprises. We are grateful to the organizers of this forum and we hope it will be getting bigger and better. This Expo brings together different stakeholders, all showcasing their products and services, and there is something of interest to everybody. It is an opportunity to create networks, share experiences, and learn from one another with the aim of broadening business and agricultural perspectives. It is an opportunity to cement partnerships with clients and create contacts with potential customers. Life-changing business deals are also made as such forums, and I urge all the exhibitors to put their best foot forward to ensure that they do not leave this exhibition the same way they came. For upcoming entrepreneurs, this is a chance for you to get exposed to and interact with leading industry players, learn from them, and get exposure to current trends and technologies. As a county government, we recognize that large companies as well as small and medium enterprises play a critical role in our county's socio-economic development. We are therefore committed to providing a conducive business environment for our investors. Our county is growing very fast in terms of its critical infrastructure that supports investment. We have a good transport network. It's not the way it was 5 years ago when I was first elected, that boasts of many kilometers of tarmac roads, with the upcoming Keno-Marua dual carriageway being the game changer for our county. We also have water and electricity connection across the county and have secured partnerships that will enable us implement a hydropower project. Kirinyaga County is going to be having its own power producing company which will generate our own hydropower, and as it is, we have already gotten support from the British government. I'm sure you saw the other day when they were here, and we hope that we'll be able to provide power at a much cheaper rate than other counties and the rest of the country, and therefore be able to attract industries in Kirinyaga County. The project will lead in the reduced cost of production for manufacturers. We have been improving our major towns through construction of car parks and pavements. Residents and traders in Kagio, Kutus, Kerugoya, Kirinyaga, and Waiguru can testify that it's now easier to transact business in those towns. We intend to continue expanding this urbanization. To provide a conducive environment to our traders, we have put up 16 modern markets in Makutano, Waiguru, Kagio, Kutus, Kagumo, Kirinyaga, Kiamutogo, Kirogoya, Sagana, Kibingoti, Karumande, Githore, Gathoge, and we are in the process of constructing 4 others before June this year in Kiberegwe, Riakania, Kembembe, and Togonya. Just this week, I opened the second Makutano market, which is exclusively for the tomato farmers. We have also enhanced security in our towns through installation of streetlights to enable traders to transact for longer hours. To enable our fire department adequately respond to disasters, we're in the process of putting up a modern fire station in Kutus, which is critical to support infrastructure for businesses. We would have finished this fire station by now if it wasn't for the challenges that we have had with the National Treasury for all counties with regard to development financing. They have recently unlocked it, and we are hoping in the next 3 months or so we'll be done with a new fire station to make our business environment, our home environment safer to operate in. We are very passionate on promotion of agribusiness, value addition, and new manufacturing within our counties. As it is, I'm sure you have heard recently, we have managed to lobby, as you have heard Mwea saying, that a lot of the times I spend not in the county, I am lobbying for this county. And we have been very lucky. In this government, we have just secured the support of His Excellency, the President of the Republic of Kenya, William Samoei Ruto, to set up our industrial park in Sagana. It is one of the things that he managed to secure support and funding for us from his visit, which he is at in South Korea, and we are eagerly waiting. In fact, I will be waiting for him at the airport so that he can tell me the exact figure we got and what investors we will be getting coming to Kirinyaga County. And that's on a light note. I'm not going to be at the airport, so don't look out for me. But in that industrial park, we will be focusing on agro-processing. And I'm very happy to see Agroscope and the other associated industries, because one of the things that we will need to improve in Kirinyaga is our produce to be able to attract our investors. We have secured land that had been grabbed, 250 acres in Sagana, the Girishi. I went to court, we won the case, we won the appeal as well. And we have the title deed already in the name of Kirinyaga County. That is where we intend to set up the industrial park. It's actually going to be a small industrial city, because there's going to be the area for the industrial park where there's mostly going to be focusing on agro-processing. We will have low-cost housing and a housing unit as well. We will have schools and hospitals in the same complex, and we will also have a sports complex which will comprise of a golf course, a small golf course, basketball, football, and tennis courts, so that we can also be able to promote our sports in Kirinyaga County. So we are now going to be looking soon for the investors for all those various initiatives, and I forgot to mention a hotel as well, because you cannot have that kind of sports complex without having accommodation, because we intend to attract people not just from other counties but also from the region. Recently, I've been talking to my colleagues in the National Assembly, and they're carrying out the IALA Games, the East African Games. And because South Sudan was the host of these games, but they do not have a golf course in South Sudan. So all the East African members of parliament were playing golf at Thika Greens, and they've let a lot of money there, which is a very good investment. I hope that next time that hosting will be done in Kirinyaga County. We will be putting up a tomato factory. As you have heard, we are the #1 producers of tomatoes in Kenya, with over 66,000 tons per year. And we are increasing that. We have been increasing the number of farmers who are producing the right variety for processing. And I am told that because of the interventions we've done under Wezesha Kirinyaga program, we have recently increased the tonnage of tomatoes by 11,000 tons. This calls for a major investment in the tomato processing factory, because a lot of the produce by our farmers goes to waste. And we have again secured resources for the tomato factory. What we're looking for is an investor so that they can be able to run the factory. The government is not in the business of running factories. Ours is to provide the environment, get the resources to set up, get an investor to plug in and put the required resources in partnership, and they're left to run the enterprise. Many people who are here have on their table tomato sauce. A lot of the times when we go to hotels, even probably here at Nice Digital, we will find tomato paste that is not locally manufactured. We will find on our tables ketchup that comes all the way from America. We want to change that in Kenya. And Kirinyaga is the one that is going to set the pace. We intend to build a modern, find a good partner who can brand our Kirinyaga tomato sauce, and we hope to find our tomato sauce in very many tables across Africa and across the world. That is our vision. Byproducts of rice, amongst other crops, to manufacture furniture boards. And again, even for this, we have gotten support from the British government. This presents an investment opportunity in the carpentry and furniture industries. We are also one of the counties selected for the implementation of affordable housing by the national government. And again, I thank the national government for that. We will be putting up about 500 to 1,000 units in Kirinyaga. We have already submitted our documents, including our title deeds. There will be houses set up in Waiguru, and there will be houses also set up in Sagana area. That is the initial investment that we have gotten already from the national government, and they will do it in partnership with the Kirinyaga Investment Development Authority to ensure that our people benefit and we are able to provide all these investors we want to attract to the county with affordable and decent households. We also want to encourage our young people and our farmers to move away from the farms so that we can leave larger chunks of our farms for agricultural production, and they can move to the urban areas where the housing is affordable, and we will then stop over subdividing our land so that we are able to produce for the industries that we envision to set up in Kirinyaga. So that will be a conversation that we will start discussing with more and more young people and more families, so that we leave a lot more land for agricultural production in Kirinyaga. Our investment opportunities that can be exploited in our county include fast-growing tourism sector, in which attractions such as water sports, the scenic Mount Kenya view, the vast Mwea rice fields, and the breathtaking waterfalls along Thiba River. Our doors are always open, and we are committed to providing the necessary assistance to investors seeking to establish themselves in our county. We look forward to having many other such impactful expos and ask all of us to keep the fire burning as we grow our county together. It is now my pleasure to officially declare this great forum open.